Hello and welcome back to Let's Plays. I'm Magicless, and it's time for the second part of our training, of Amelia's training, with a nice little skirmish in the Zahar Woods, which I think is the place where we've first seen, and yeah, we're going to use exactly the same team. With exactly the same items, I figure. The Tower of Valny would be more interesting, but I really want to do one of these maps. And yeah, that was the first time we've encountered these creatures. That's where we recruited Loot. And Arta, rest in peace. You were not good enough for this world. And I get a fit of cough. I suppose that was blasphemous of me. Marking poor Arta. Let's see how we want to handle this. Well, basically, we want to deal with this archer as soon as possible. These guys may be a problem, the centaurs. Tarvos. Oh, and this one has a harbour too, so we really need to pay attention to these guys. You have a Lance Reaver? That's not going to make a huge difference, I don't think. Do any of you... Actually, how much damage do you do with this? Okay, you get the loot treatment. I'm not done yet. Everyone else is pretty much safe-ish. You have a steel bow. I could readily assume all of these guys don't have weapons on their overworld's pride, so they probably don't have steel axe. That's also something to consider. Iron Lance, you have... The boss only has an iron sword, and we have a few iron bows to keep in mind. Okay, so obviously we want Loot to be ready to intervene. We're going to have this configuration, I think. Yeah, that seems all right. I want Amelia to be able to move as quickly as possible, and I figure a lot of these guys will die quickly. So, oh, and I can't see. I'm going to trust that I made the right choice with these placements. Well, never mind. Natasha. Amelia, I don't know why. Sorry, I seem to have to have a stronger call than I thought I had. Than I thought I did. Vanessa, can you tank here? You probably can. It's horrible. I didn't have any throat ache just a few seconds ago, and now it's ruining my ability to speak, and I don't like it. Well, as it turns out, Amelia would be in range of no one, so... Loot. You probably destroy this... Yeah. Yeah, everyone dies to you, Loot. Naomi can only hit this one. And it may be worth doing, actually. We're going to use the Iron Lance, see what that does. Loot is going to get rid of this guy. Oh, longbow. Interesting. Now that we have cleared this area... Well, we can't really... Oh, we can do some damage to this guy. As long as Vanessa doesn't crit. Perfect. So yeah, this one should attack Amelia. Because Vanessa and Lute are pretty much death sentences. Both. No one else is in the range of Amelia, so that's fine. We'll move everyone towards our next objectives. Front to flank. And Natasha and Joshua can wait. Oh, they have a support together. Really? Hey, I've been hearing good things about you lately. Everyone's real happy you've been helping to heal them. Really? That's nice to hear. I do what little I can, but I'm glad if I've been helpful. Oh, you have been, rest assured. You don't just mend flesh, your smile eases all our pain. So, I may have lost our bet, but everything seems to have turned out for the best, right? Joshua, I just do what I can to help and stay out of everyone's way. I'm just saying you saved a lot of lives out there. We've got other healers, I know, but you're more than that. You're the only one we use. You're special. I may be the most cynical of our lot, but even I can see that. Joshua, you're far too kind. But don't be so humble. You deserve the praise. If you say so. Well, I do, so keep it up. I'll do what I can. Nice smile. Okay. I don't remember ever reading this one, so... It seems very obvious that these two would have a support together. But apparently I never actually looked into that. Fucking skill. The good thing about Amelia being a recruit is that these levels are basically freebies. And you are going to die to Javelin, that's a bit of a waste. Ah, especially if we don't level up from this. Well, at least we'll level up from this. Oh. And we don't kill. Interesting. Well, we got resistance. That's better than nothing. Okay, well, that was unforeseen, but not a big deal. No one is in range, so you thought you could target Naomi. Actually, let's see. I want to see if Amelia can... Well, she doubles. could become a great unit, actually. This is scaring me a bit, because I'm realizing I'm also neglecting Ross, which I think is in the same boat. And actually, if we had... if we had helped Ross to grow into a better unit, he might have been very helpful. We need this guy to die. We need this one to die, but oh. Yes, Vanessa, don't crit. That's all I ask. I want to give this one to Tanner, because I really want to have all of our Pegasus Knights up to the point where they can... I want them promoted. Well, Franz, I think you're going to do a bit of tanking here. That should put you in range of just this one. Okay, that's a bit of a disappointment. But the goal was to leave the spot open for Tana to finish this guy. We could have given him to Amelia as well. Yes! I would have liked defense as well, but I'll take it. That's a really good level. Whoops. Okay, that was for Amelia rather than Naomi. But I suppose it's it'd be worth sending Amelia. These names, Naomi, sending Naomi towards these guys. Yeah, I'm going to risk it, just because it means Naomi won't hurt them. She won't deal any damage to them, so it should work out. We're going to do a bit of flanking, so that... a bit of useless flanking, now that I think about it. Thank you, Naomi. You've earned this 1 point of XP. You are going to die instantly after blunting your claws on Franz's armor. And he's not going to level up anymore, because he's... Is he already level 17? No, who am I confusing this with? Vanessa? Vanessa. So... Yeah, no, she doubles. There's no way she doesn't kill this one. Same. Oh, and this one even gets killed by Vanessa with the Slim Lance, so... Actually, at this point, no, she doesn't double! She does double, but she doesn't kill with a double. This one does 6 damage. This one does 6 damage, that's actually perfect. We're going to send Amelia to attack this one and gain XP twice. The only thing is we have to move Naomi away. Who will loot? How much XP do you have? Not enough. Vanessa, we'll put you here. with the Iron Lance? No, you know what? With the Slim Lance. Then Naomi here. You wait. And Natasha will be able to heal afterwards. 0 crit chance. Yeah, so even if she does get hit... Oh, and she crits! Amazing! Defense, strength. Perfect. Yeah, I'm starting to think Amelia actually is a worthwhile investment, even if it's going to take more time for her. Well, not that much actually, when I think about it. We'll probably do another round of the Tower Valny. Okay, yeah, and no one should move from this point on. Except Tana, I want you closer to these guys. And yeah, I suppose Lute, you can be here. And Joshua, you can be here. And Francia, you don't move. You're too dangerous for enemies. We can't level up. You've literally become Seth. You're our crutch character, and that's we can't have that. Okay, 10. And the Slim Lance broke. I should have seen that coming, but... Either way, it's not going to be too much of a problem. She still has the Iron Lance. And this guy would have died with the... Okay, though. How much damage do you do? 17, and you have a halberd. Do I want to risk it? Is this... Okay, it doesn't give you critical abilities over your enemies. Let's see, actually. Who has the same amount of defense? Well, Lute has even lower defense, so... Yeah, she takes 16 damage, and no one else can reach. So yeah, we're giving this one to Amelia as well. You're not in range. You're in range of Naomi. We need to move Naomi. Let's move Naomi towards this point. We'll send Natasha to heal you. Finally, use up that heal staff. And yeah, I suppose all units besides Amelia are too dangerous to. More dangerous than Amelia. That doesn't make sense, but you get my meaning. The centaur is going to target Amelia. Or it's going to try to kill France. Because the halberd is... oh yeah, it has bonuses against horses, well, mounted units. Okay, so... Okay, this one only has an iron sword. And even if she doesn't kill, this will be worthwhile, I think. Could we? Yeah, we do kill this one. And does this? Yeah, this does place us in range of the other beast. And Amy, if you only had melee abilities, that would be so helpful right now. Okay, we're going to risk it anyway. She's not wounded. That thing can't do much damage, can it? No, it doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's okay. We're going to send Natasha back, though. And Joshua's back up. Everyone else... Well, Franz will move you an inch closer. Did I do a stupid? I just barely avoided instant death. Oh. Well, I'll take it. That's a very good use of that slim lance, actually. Okay, well, we didn't get strength or defense, but we got everything else, so... And this thing did a lot more damage to Amy than I had anticipated. But it's okay. It's not going to matter too much because... well, we're going to send... Oh! Okay, you're more resilient than I would have thought, than I would have imagined. And you're blocking the only path, so yeah, it kind of sucks. Although you don't have ranged attacks, do you? You don't. And you don't double, and you will hit loot twice. But this one is not in range. Good. Either way, I think loot is fine. Well, no, we're not going to attack. We're going to make her wait, and this will be the only target she can. The lion thingy can attack. And then we'll give the kill to Naomi, because she needs to level up way more than loot does. Naomi, you can afford to fight one more guy, I think. Yeah, this one is not going to be an issue to you. We'll use a vulnerary just to be sure, but I don't think it's going to be a concern. We also can't move forward until we've dealt with this archer, with Vanessa or Tanner. I may give the kill to the boss kill to Tanner. Let's see. Yes. Finally she dodges. And this thing misses loot. That's marvelous. That's exactly what we needed. Because now Naomi gets to do this. Bye-bye? Oh. Never mind. This is when I would like to have a dancer. Well. Loot, I suppose you've earned this one. Let's go. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. How... I'm going to have to check those head chances, but what are the odds? That seems impossible. And now... Oh, just barely. You're almost level 9. That's nice. Okay, I suppose we could get that beast to attack Franz. And that gives us an opportunity to build the support between Franz and Emilia, so... And I'll move Tanner for no good reason. How do we keep... There has to be something with those creatures that makes you unable to hit them. Finally! Now, will this backfire with... Well, it's not doing that much damage anyway. And she doubles, you don't. Nice. I didn't check whether Loot could use the Hellfire. I suppose she can, but is there something more powerful than the Hellfire? I remember those in the Jugdral games for some reason, but not the other ones. Oh, also, might as well trade. Loot certainly has no use for longbow. You have all your health, somehow. And Franz only does 13 damage. You know what? We'll leave that as it is. I'm in no rush. Because Franz doesn't get damaged by this thing anyway. And I want... This configuration is perfect because it lets us move Franz away, send Emilia, and still have a way to... I'm so not trusting those hit chances. But we have 2 Pegasus Knights to be able to retrieve Emilia if we need to. No one is in range. Let's go for it. And please don't miss. Come on, Emilia. You're taking no damage, actually. And you leveled up from this. And you got defense. Nice. Well, I have absolutely no reason to change this strategy. Eat this thing alive. This may actually be even better than if we had gotten all the XP in one go. Silly as it is. Oh, no one is in range of that forest. Let's use that Volmary. Let's also send Naomi here. Oh, And yeah, the longbow can attack at this distance. We're going to save it for more worthwhile creatures. Here it would be kind of a waste. We'll send Franz here. Vanessa. Whoops. Oh, either way, no one is in range. And I figure out, yeah, this thing is not going to target Vanessa. It's going to target to target Naomi. Let's place loot here. Why not? If she could dodge. Well, sometimes you have to hope. Okay, Amelia, what can you do to this guy? You don't kill. You could give this to Tana. And Tana, what do you do actually? Oh, you don't kill either. You don't kill either. That's better. So let's do this. Well, we got hit with the 41% chance. So does this mean we'll also miss an 80% chance to? No, thankfully not. And she levels up again. Nice. Well, no strength, but she's already catching up quite nicely. We'll see. Do recruits have to have... Huh. I thought recruits leveled up upon reaching level 10. And I may be mistaken. If it actually does take all 20 levels, it's a bit more wasteful than I had hoped for. Let's have Franz tank everything. Let's have no one heal Tana because she's out of reach. This is taking a lot longer than I had anticipated. Am I overthinking this, or is it just that that this map takes longer to complete than I had anticipated? I don't know. Oh, nice. This one doesn't die from Franz. We'll feed this one to Tana, probably. Especially if we can feed this one to Amelia. Franz earned himself a treat, I think. We may give him... Yeah, no, as tempted as I am to give him the boss, he doesn't really need much more leveling up. He would... I would be glad if he could have more strength, because Amelia is catching up fairly quickly when I think about it. It may be just a fluke. Why did I use the slim lance? Oh, and she... Okay. At this point, there's no point in feeding Amelia anything. She doesn't gain any more XP. So we'll give the boss to Tana. Yeah, we'll give the boss to Tana after this. Who's close to leveling up? Well, Natasha, you can heal Tana. That would be useful. And if you could level up from this would be really nice. Regrettable. Vanessa, how do you feel about removing an archer that's been a thorn in our side? You're also close to leveling up. But we're focusing on Tana right now, so... and yeah, the Iron Lance is probably the best choice. It would be really funny if she missed. Oh, and she doesn't level up for this. Well... this is nice because... Amelia normally... Wait. Why isn't she leveling up? I'm missing something here. Amelia should level up at this point. Oh, and... interesting. So yeah, Seth has can use pretty much any weapon he likes. Everyone sucks except Vanessa in terms of and Loot in terms of weapon handling. Even Franz is not that good. That's maybe I kept him too balanced, and we need to choose whether he's better with swords or lances. I'm quite partial to the sword animations for Cavaliers, so maybe we'll do this. Either way, I'm going to look up what's going on with Amelia, why she didn't level up. And next time we're actually doing the Taras Plateau mission. We may do some Tara Volney later, but I want chain 3 filler missions. Yeah, I want chain 3 filler missions. We're going to have at least one story mission. Anyway, I hope you've liked it if you decided to watch this video. If you didn't, you're not here, so I don't know why I'm talking to you. And I hope to see you in the next one when we'll actually go back to the story. See you then. Bye.